Hey everyone, it's me, Laura, in Switzerland. Um, Basically, I could type something out right now, but I just don't feel like doing that. And I don't have any cool pictures to share with you guys from the week. So I figured that I would try out this cool little video thing that I figured out how to do. And so yeah, here I am. Sorry for that noise that you hear in the background. That's the cat chewing on my shoes. And it's just no use going over there and getting him away from it because he's just gonna go back. So sorry for that noise. Um, so yeah, it's Friday night. I have no plans, but tomorrow I have plans. So um, that was a thumbs up sign, by the way, if you couldn't tell. And I'm home by myself, which is really odd because normally I'm never home by myself. But my mom is in France right now. She left yesterday, and she'll come back Monday. And my dad is at work. I'm assuming that he'll be home probably in like an hour. And then my sister is sleeping over at a friend's house tonight. Um, so yeah, it's really weird that no one's home. But yes, so I went to school today, like I do every other day, and it wasn't that exciting. I had a test in physics. Great. But I actually think I didn't do that bad. I think I did okay for like my level of understanding. It was the third test I had this week. I also had a test in Swiss law and chemistry, and next week I have one in biology. And then when I get back from vacation, I have one in art history. I just have lots of tests coming up. I have an essay that I'm not sure if I have to write for English class, or for English class, for French class. Basically, like the first 2 weeks I was here, I had no homework, and then all of a sudden my teachers like pile on the homework. It's quite crazy. So I spend my weeks studying because I'm determined not to fail. Um, so yeah, um, that's that. Um, I don't have a plan of what I'm gonna say next. So let me. Oh yeah. So I have school next week. Unfortunately, I have to go to school next week. But then after that, I have 2 weeks of break, which is really exciting because in Switzerland, basically at this time, like some of the German exchange students, like well, they're supposed to exchange students in the German part, like they've already been out of school. It's decided by canton, which is like the state, like your state, um, or our equivalent to the state. Anyway, and so mine is only for 2 weeks, and everyone else's is basically 3 weeks, which is really sad that mine's only 2 weeks. But it's okay, I'll take it. And so yeah, so I have school next week, and then I have 2 weeks off. And my family here is from Belgium, um, and they're taking me to Belgium, and I'm super excited that I get to go to Belgium. And on the way back, we're gonna stop in Paris, which is so cool, cause like it's like they just say it like nonchalantly like, and we're just gonna stop in Paris on the way back. It's no big deal. It's so cool. Um, so I'm really excited about that. Um, to go there, yay! So yeah, expect awesome pictures. um, yeah. Oh, let's see. This week at school, Wednesday was American Cuisine Day in the restaurant. There's a bunch of places you could eat at my school, but the restaurant is like the most expensive. And anyway, I had heard that it was American Cuisine Day, but I was like, I don't want to spend 10 francs on a plate, and I'm just gonna stick with my $2 2 franc sandwich. And so I bought my sandwich and I went over to the canteen, which is where my friends all eat. And so I was gonna meet them, and normally it takes like 5 or 10 minutes, but the place was like packed. And anyway, all of a sudden I see like the hamburgers and like the chicken nuggets and the fries, and I haven't had them since I've been here. And I was like, oh my. I was like, don't do it. Don't do it. You do not need this. Don't do it. The end result was I did it. And I got in line and I waited, and you know, like 2 days a week I have 2 hours for lunch, and the other 3 days I have 1 hour. And this was a day I had an hour. And anyway, I was like, this is like I've always said, like it's absurd that we have an hour or 2 hours to eat lunch, but there were so many kids that wanted the American cuisine that it took 50 minutes to go through the line. Because so many kids were there, and I asked like my friend, I was like, why are so many people here? And they're like, because they all think it's cool that they're eating American food. And then I felt special because I was like, I'm American. But so yeah, and it was actually really good, like the best chicken nuggets I've had in my entire life. But maybe that was just because I was like American food, and I just was telling myself it was gonna be great. But I think it was actually the best. But it was really funny because they had like posters of like the Statue of Liberty and the American flag, so it was kind of cute. I enjoyed it. Um, so yeah, and I was gonna say something after that, but I just can't quite figure out. Oh yeah, I was getting actually I don't know what I was gonna say. But yeah, I like Switzerland a lot. Now I've kind of settled into my routine. You know, get up, go to school, come home, and do homework and help with the family and help with dinner and all that stuff. So, you know, I kind of feel like I'm like a Swiss person now. Today at the train station, this guy he was trying to find this town, and I've been there before, and I've taken the train there from Vevey, which is where I switch trains. I take 2 trains to get home, and so I was switching trains there, and he asked me how to get there, because I guess I looked like a Swiss person, in French, and I was able to say like in French, like you take this train, and then it's I told him it was a 4 stop, so hopefully it is a 4 stop. I'm sure he realized that it wasn't, because there's like signs. But I felt like so cool because I was like, I look Swiss, and I was able to respond in French. So I felt really cool when I got on the train, and I was like, I'm so awesome. So that was a good self-esteem booster. Um, but yeah, I feel like I'm kind of like not a native, but you know, like Switzerland is where I live. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know. It's kind of it's nice to not feel like I have no idea what's going on. And most of the time now, I'm able to like comprehend at least the basics or like the main points of what's being said, and I'm able to talk to my friends better now. So that's obviously good. And yeah, you know, I feel like things are not that they were bad, but you know, I felt I was like homesick and for a little bit, but now I feel good, and I feel like I'm in a good spot. Um, so yeah, it's good here. I'm happy, which is obviously a good thing. Um, yeah. So tomorrow, 2 other exchange students. I haven't seen them in like a month and a half since school started. They're gonna come and visit, and we're gonna go somewhere with our GA, which is basically this little card, but it gets us on all the trains, boats, buses, everything in Switzerland, all public transportation, which is just the best. I mean, it costs like a bunch of money to get it. But it's great because we can go anywhere on it, so it's really exciting. So we'll go exploring somewhere with our GAs. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. And then, like I said, 1 week left of school, yes, and then vacation. So yeah, um, yeah, that's it. You want to see the cat? I was gonna end with the cat. One sec. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know where the cat is. That's all I have for now. So, yes, au revoir. A bientôt. Goodbye. See you soon. Hope all is well, little gardener, or wherever you're reading this from. And yes, talk to you soon.